For my professional experience, I decided to do freelance work as when I finish my degree, I want to set up my own business. So this would give me a realistic experience of what running a business entails. It would also help me to decide on the area of photography I want to specialise in. I have experienced a number of different jobs during this time, but I've also experienced having a business and all that goes with it. It has taught me to be professional at all times when dealing with a client and to deal with difficult situations in the appropriate manner. It's shown me how important it is to have a network and how it will grow. I have done a wide variety of jobs from model portfolios to Photoshop jobs, all of which have taught me many new things, such as the right settings for capturing dance or editing out a birthmark. It has increased my knowledge and has helped me to become a better photographer overall. One of the jobs I got was a makeup shoot. I took beauty portraits of the models to show the makeup, which would then be displayed on the client's website. This type of shoot was not something that I had previous experience with, so I learnt a lot on this job. From the way to light the shoot, and to the editing of the images after. I did 2 separate shoots for this client, and you can see the improvement that I have made and how my skills and knowledge have increased. The lighting is much softer from using the beauty dish, which complements the model and is more striking. This job required a different level of editing, so this meant that I had to research how to do certain things. It will benefit my future as I can now confidently light the frame using a variety of setups and edit to a higher standard, which is something that had previously held me back. My next freelance opportunity was also a new experience. It was at Ardencote Manor, photographing the Business Dissertation Prize winner. This was one of my most challenging jobs as I wasn't aware what the lighting would be like. There were lots of lights everywhere, so when positioning the subject it was creating a shadow. This was something that I would have to research into further before doing another shoot like this to find a better way of reducing the shadow. I was quite confident when using flash and bouncing the light, so this helped me a lot throughout the evening as I tried to create even lighting. Having to interact with large groups of people that I don't know helped me to be more confident. I have learnt to think fast on my feet to try and resolve situations, which will be valuable to me when shooting for clients in the future, allowing me to resolve problems quickly. I was asked by my local dance school to photograph an event they were dancing at. I have some experience with this type of photography, but it was not something that I had done for a long time. After some initial shots, I realised that I was getting some blur, so I then changed my settings accordingly and was getting better results. I am going to look for more experiences like this to improve my skill set. I learnt how important the positioning of subjects is, as if they are not evenly positioned and in the right place, they can't all be seen and it doesn't look right. This is something that I will keep in mind when working with models. This job showed me that my filming is a weakness, so I need to improve this before starting up my own business. This will benefit me greatly in the future as clients want moving image nowadays, so it will make me more employable. One of my last jobs was quite a sensitive one. I was hired to remove one of the subjects from my client's image. This was something that I had not done before to this scale, so I knew it would be a challenge and require a lot of time, but was something that I wanted to experience. I learned how to deal with difficult and sensitive situations professionally, so this is something that I can take away from this experience. My communication and people skills helped a lot for this job, as I was able to make the client feel more comfortable after she had told me about the job, which is something I feel was quite important. I've learned how to remove a person in a variety of ways, which has benefited me, as I can now remove unwanted items from my images with confidence. I enjoyed pushing myself to achieve the end result. It was a challenge, but something that I can now add to my skill set. I have learnt many skills as well as improving on the ones I had. I can use a wider range of lighting setups and edit to a higher standard. I can deal with a variety of situations and the pressures that come with it, as resolving problems quickly. I can interact and communicate better with people due to my growing confidence, and I am now reflecting on my experiences to see where I can improve. This module has turned my weaknesses into strengths. I am now putting myself forward for more jobs, and I have expanded and will continue to expand my Photoshop skills. I have more confidence now and am better with working towards deadlines than I was before. I have learnt to be more organised and now have a network. These were all weaknesses but are now my strengths. These opportunities have allowed me to turn my weaknesses into strengths whilst gaining valuable experience and realising the skills that I need to gain and the areas I need to work on. Experience in these different jobs have helped me in narrowing down my specialism, making me realise that club photography and event photography are not areas that I want to go into. This experience has prepared me for the future when I set up my own business. It has taught me professionalism, and it has made me realise how easy it is to run out of time when shooting, but also how difficult it can be trying to contact clients, which was one of my main problems throughout this experience. I am going to continue getting jobs to further my experience and learn new skills, so that when the time comes to set up my own business, I will be ready.